That might be the best looking peanut butter and jelly I've ever seen.
Oh, I know.
I wish we had smell-o-vision. Oh, there it is. Perfect. The most delicious fragrance is in our QVC studios right now because we have Jenny Lee Bakery here with a brand new flavor. This is a family-owned business outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and they focus on one thing, and they do it better than probably anyone else in the country. They make cinnamon bread. And Scott Baker is here. You know, Scott, I always have to bring this up. His last name really is Baker, and you are fifth generation of bakers who have, for over 210 years, creating, or 150 years, I say, creating cinnamon bread.
Right. Yeah, literally a baker by name, a baker by trade. It used to bother me in school when all the kids would make fun of me, but now I love it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so excited to be here with you, Sandra.
A new flavor.
It's our big debut.
Wait. I should probably have said what you get before I took a bite, but I couldn't wait. I really wanted to try the blueberry. That is delicious. Okay, let me tell you what you're gonna get. First of all, Scott doesn't skimp. You're gonna get 4 giant loaves. They come pre-sliced. Each one has about 18 slices in it. Now here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get 4 individually packed loaves in blueberry muffin, which is brand new, a cinnamon bread mixed with a blueberry muffin, unbelievable, or the classic cinnamon. And if you can't decide, here's what I want to do. I want to get both. You can do a combo where we give you 2 loaves of each. And if you come over here, I'm going to show you what that looks like. This is what's going to ship home to you. And this happens to be the combo. 2 of the blueberry, 2 of the cinnamon. All right. So I've had the pleasure last year of going to Jenny Lee Baker with my family. Scott gave me a personal tour. I met his dad. I met the woman who boxes up the QVC boxes. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if you could see the love that they put into this bread, you would feel so good about Jenny Lee Bakery, and you taste it.
Right, and I'm so glad you had the chance to visit.
It was one of the best things we've done as a family.
The crew loved seeing you that day, and your excitement being in there was just something special.
There it is. This is the factory where it all happens.
That's it, right? You can see we're a small batch baker. We make 384 loaves per batch, so it's truly small batch, and the finest ingredients. And then I just do it the old-fashioned way, the way my dad taught me. It was handed down literally from 5 generations.
There's your dad right there.
There's Dad, yeah. He's showing Mikey how to get the perfect swirl in a loaf of bread. And then, you know, as the fermentation creates yeast activity, which creates better flavors and texture in that dough. And then that right there, those pans, that is the real secret to how we get that old-fashioned, the butter bath. The butter bath. That's so we can get the cinnamon sugar to adhere onto the outside. But those pans, those old-fashioned style pans, is what gives us that unique round shape. Something you're going to find in maybe only a retail bakery or Jenny Lee.
And you know, you think like, I don't care about the pans. Oh, you should. It's those pans, which by the way, each one is really expensive, that actually create this perfect bread. Let's get into these flavors. Let's start with the new that I'm sitting here snacking on.
Oh, wow.
The blueberry cinnamon bread. The blueberry muffin cinnamon bread.
It's blueberry muffin. If you're a fan of blueberries, I am your muffin man. I'm going to channel Willy Wonka here. It is the amazing, fabulous, sensational best bread in the world. But it won't make you violet.
I love it. And then look at this crust, like all of that, the butter bath, that cinnamon sugar, and you even source your sugar, your cinnamon from different areas, right?
Right. So we've searched the world. The best cinnamons we found come from Indonesia and Vietnam. And so we have the bark shipped to the United States. We have a partner here who grinds that for us. A lot of cinnamon, they'll grind it all the way down until that bark is just gone. And then you have not such a great cinnamon. Here we adhere to
getting like custom
good
ground
standards,
cinnamon.
and we get our own proprietary cinnamon made only for Jenny Lee.
I'm telling you, every little bit that you probably wouldn't even think of, he spends unlimited many hours coming up with this. That's the blueberry, and then here's the classic, which, by the way, I always want your classic cinnamon bread, at least 1 loaf in my freezer at all times. Because you can take it right out of the freezer and stick it right in the toast or put a little butter on it. You could have that for breakfast, but man, for me, lazy afternoon, little coffee in the afternoon with some of your cinnamon bread and toast, I'm happy.
It does freeze great, and you can pull it right from the freezer, pop it right into the toaster. If you're going to enjoy it fresh, just let it sit out on a plate for a couple minutes. It doesn't take any time to thaw. But you know what? We talked about the cinnamon during the blueberry. I'm going to back up and mention
good.
the blueberries that we put in this
Oh,
bread.
yeah,
We
totally.
put over 90 pounds of blueberries into a 450-pound dough. It is chock full of blueberries.
90 pounds of blueberries in a 450-pound
Dough. So
oh my gosh.
more than 20% is blueberries.
As blueberries.
Right.
That's why you taste so good.
That's why it tastes so
That's the
good.
cinnamon, the quality of your ingredients.
But people wonder, why do you call it blueberry muffin? We put a bag of pudding cake mix into the dough to give it that muffiny cake flavor.
Oh, you know what? That's interesting
Did you
because
pick that up?
well, I didn't know what it was, but there actually is a little different texture in the blueberry muffin cinnamon bread than the cinnamon bread. So this isn't just I added blueberries. This is I came up with a new recipe.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I want to show you. You're getting all of this. Actually, you'll get a little more because we took some of the pieces up here to stick them in the toaster. The loaves are nice and big, as you can see. They're beautiful loaves. Each one's going to have about 18 slices. You let us know, do you want all blueberry muffin cinnamon bread, or do you want all the classic? Or you can do a combo where you get 2 of each. And just to show you, these are nice big loaves. This is one of the best values I think we have on QVC food, the food program, based on the quality of ingredients and how much you get.
I think you're right.
It's the best thing ever. It's so good.
I love it.
You're going to love it even more importantly. If you want to try our one-time purchase, the other item number's up there, but I really recommend that you go on auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year. Small batch, family owned, done the right way, and you can taste the difference. You will